Welcome to another episode of What's the Word podcast. Your boy DYCKMAN Drew, and I got a young legend in the building tonight. The young god himself, Dubwork. What's good, brother?
Yo, what's cracking, my brother? I'm happy to be here, bro. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. How you holding up in these crazy times, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I feel good, man. I'm chilling. I'm happy that shit is opening up. I'm happy that shit is opening up and niggas gonna be able to perform soon. But
yeah,
I'm chilling, bro. I've been using the time wisely, recording like crazy, and I'm ready. So it's good. It's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the quarantine was a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? If you're an artist, it gave you more than enough time to polish your craft. You know what I mean? And get right, so that when it opens up, you shouldn't even have to worry about recording.
Yo, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Dead ass. Like, the quarantine allowed me to lock in because we was locked in. So it was just, I was able to literally just bang out all the time. There was no excuse for me to say like, yo, why am I not recording? I'm in the crib. Like,
yeah, that's a whole fact, bro. That's a whole fact. So talk to the people, man. Who is Dubwork? Where you from? Where you repping? And what got you into this music thing?
All right, so Dubwork. I was born in New York, Harlem, New York. My family's from the Heights, and I was raised in Jersey. So it's dope. I got a little bit of everything in me. What made me start fucking with music? Well, rap. I've been always. My parents, they both Dominican, so I was raised in a household where we was listening to music all day long. So I was always into music and into merengue, salsa, and bachata and stuff. Like, I was always listening to that my whole life. So I've been to like Fernandito concerts. I've been like, my parents was mad young when they had me, so I was in the mix. They had house parties every week. So
yeah,
music just it's a part of me. That shit is a part of me. Like, and rap, hip hop, I got into it like, I'm gonna say like 4th, 5th grade, something like that. Like, that's when I got into it. But I really got into, I didn't even get into rap. I got into like R&B before I got into rap, honestly speaking. Like, I was fucking with R&B first, and then I was like, oh shit, this rap shit is dope too. Like, but it was, I got introduced to hip hop through R&B, real talk.
So when you decided to pursue a career in music, was it that you wanted to sing first, or when you started making music, it was always as, I want to rap?
Oh, nah. Yeah, I was always on some rap shit. So like, but how I got introduced to hip hop was like, like it was through R&B first. Like, the first hip hop shit that I even fucked with was like some SWV shit. Like, oh shit, this shit is fire. You know what I mean? Okay. And then that's what brought me into the whole, oh shit, this nigga's rapping. But me, I always wanted to rap. Of course, I'll do some little melodic shit here or there, but I fuck with the rap. I like bars and shit like that.
So at what age did you become this kid that okay, now I want to be a rapper? So let's give this a shot.
I'ma say, so I started to rap at about 15, 16. I started to take it serious, like start recording in the studio when I was like 19, 20. So 15 through that, I was just on some, let's just rap. I'm in the streets with it. Let's battle. Let's, I just want to rap. I just wanted to I had a million bars ready all the time, and I just wanted to rap type shit. But I started to make songs like at 19. Like, all right, man, let's see if we can make songs now. Like, enough of just rapping.
So when you listening, when you're introduced to hip hop, like you said, through R&B, and now you discover this new genre of music, what are you listening to? Like, what are some of the influences that are behind what making you want to rap?
Shit, like the greats, Nas, Big, Hove, like, shit, like, my pops used to be on some hip hop shit too, and he was listening to a lot of PE, a lot of Public Enemy and shit when I was young. So I was definitely listening to that too. But me personally, Snoop was like that was like one of the first albums that I copped, like on some secret shit. And I was bumping that in the crib. My mom was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck are you listening to? It's insane. Like, you crazy? All these curses." So definitely, like the gods, like the well, to me, of my age range, Hov, Nas, Snoop, Dre, Dr. Dre and shit. Like, that's what made me fuck with it.
Okay, so you start recording. when is it that you get the courage to start like putting out your music and you feeling like, okay, I feel like I'm good enough to give this a shot, like I want to bring this to the public, and what's that process like for you?
So I first started like I feeling like I could record, because I started recording with my man from DC. Well, he's from the Bronx, but he lived in DC. My man Gordo Brega. We started making mixtapes at first. So it was like my name was LENNY. My name is Lenny, so that was my name. LENNY was my first rap name, and me and him was making tapes, LENNY and Gordo tapes. Like we was making these little Spanglish type tapes. So that was like the first time that I got into recording. And then I made my own shit. I'm gonna probably say when I was like 22, like my own got bars. It was like me just spitting mad shit. And yeah, like that's since then I've been on it, man. I've been on it.
That's what's up. So how did you feel you were received by your peers when, like, you know, the people are listening, and like what's the response you're getting, and how you feeling about it?
So like, okay. The first time that I felt like, oh shit, like people's actually like fuck with this shit was like I used to have performances and shit, and I used to like have to like kind of like start it kind of thing. Like I used to have to like start it with the bars and like kind of connect with the crowd type shit. And I would find it that it wasn't that difficult to make them pay attention, right? Like, like as soon as I started rapping, like people would really pay attention and shit. And I was like, oh shit, this is like I could kind of command a crowd by just like talking some shit. So like that's when I was like, yeah, this shit is too fun. This shit is for me, like for sure. Like this shit is fire. Like to have that kind of like control, like not control, but to be able to like get people to listen is fire. Just from what you're saying, you know what I mean? That shit is dope.
Let me ask you something. The first time you stepped on a stage to perform ever, how old were you? And what was the feeling? Like, what did it feel like for you to get the nerves up to go perform in front of a bunch of people that you have no idea who's out there, how they're going to respond? You know what I mean? Like, this is your first time on a stage performing your music.
So the first time that I was on a stage, it wasn't for a performance. It was like a rap battle type of shit. It's like you have to spit a 16, and then you get into another round, and then you get to battle the nigga, and then if you get out of that, then you get to spit another 16. It was like one of these weird shits on I went to Howard, and it was on campus, and that's the first time that I felt like, oh shit, this shit is well, me personally, I don't be trying to fuck up. So that's when I learned that you gotta super practice. So I would literally like weeks before that shit, I was just rapping it. I'm like, I was like, yo, I'm not fucking this up. Like, I'm not fucking this up. So I don't ever allow myself like, of course I could be nervous, but I don't ever feel unprepared. Like I always feel prepared. Like, because I'm always going to practice that shit. Fuck that. I gotta do what I could do to control what I could control. Fuck that.
Absolutely. So that you said that was like in a battle format, but as a musician, like performing your music, what was the first time like for you?
Shit. Yeah, the first time was probably like at like a college show, like opening up for somebody, and that was crazy, bro. Like I felt mad nervous, but like I said, I've never been like super shook of like, yo, niggas ain't gonna fuck with me. Like I've always had the confidence of, yo, I could rap, B. So like if niggas just shut the fuck up and give me a chance, I could win niggas over. Like I've always had that confidence in myself. Like, so when the first shit I always do, like, yo, can niggas hear me? Yo, can y'all hear me? For real, can y'all hear me? All right, let's get some call and response shit popping real quick. All right, and then let's get it. Like, so as long as you can hear me, I feel like if you got a fucking set of ears, you're not gonna doubt it. Like,
and what would you consider your sound, and what drives you to make music? Like your angle. What's your angle? Where you coming from?
I feel like my angle is like, it's like motivational. It's like motivational kind of rap to me. It's like motivation. It's like anybody could do this shit. It's possible no matter what walk of life you come from, and it's motivation for anything you're doing too. It's not just on some rap shit. Like if you're doing whatever you're doing, I feel like my music can motivate you to, to strive to get some more shit, or to strive to do whatever you want to do. Like that's my shit. My shit is like motivation but like dope shit, like in a cool way. Like I'm not fucking trying to preach to you. I'm just trying to give you some dope shit, show you some life experiences, and motivate you like with real life shit. Like,
no, yeah, because I was listening to your newest project, your latest project, and that's I needed to hear you say that first before I have this conversation with you. Like, what I like about it is that there's substance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, obviously, I'm much older, so the era that I came up in, there had to be something structured around what you were saying. Facts. You had the dudes that really didn't talk about anything but could rappity rap and all that other stuff. But then you had MCs. You know what I mean? So it's like the younger generation now, attention span is so short that a lot of dudes that bring so much lyrically to the table get overlooked.
Yeah, facts.
And it's not about talent in this day and age. You know what I mean? It's more about your hustle and what you can offer in the short term for a listener. You know what I mean? Because I have this conversation again where and they gonna kill me, but Charlie Cruz and Telly Floyd, phenomenal rappers.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I'm telling them, like, you know, y'all rap for real. You rap for real. You know what I mean? And y'all don't make the music boring, because now lyricism is considered boring to these young kids.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So beat selection, right, changes. It may change the type of record you were gonna make, but it's not gonna have to change what you're gonna talk about. You just gotta talk about it in a different way. That's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta know how to deliver the message. You gotta know how to deliver the message. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's important the way, even in conversation, when you're talking to me, it's important how you talk to me. Like, so that's how I treat my music. It's important how I deliver this message. I want you to not feel like I'm preaching to you. I want you to feel like, oh, I can relate to this. I felt like that before. I fuck with that. Like, I want you to connect to it, not feel like I'm talking, you know, like, oh, this is how you do it. And because I'm human and I'm gonna make mistakes, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I just want you to know that's how it is. That's how life is, and that's how, you know what I mean? That's how I want to just come across. Real shit.
So let me ask you a question, Dub. What determines the direction you go in a record when you get to the studio, right? Now check it out. Do you listen to a beat and let the beat take you to where you gotta go, or do you go in knowing what you want to do and you look for a sound that's gonna complement what you know you want to do?
Nah, I let the beat go. I let the beat takes me. Like, I don't like to force nothing. Like, it feels like a forced thing. So if I listen to a beat, it's just I'm like, you know, humming shit and whatever melody I get, all right, cool, we're going with that. And sometimes I might lay like 3 or 4 hooks or ideas down for a certain beat, and then I'll fuck with it and I'll decide what I want to fuck with. But definitely it's the beat first. The beat drives me. Like, I hate actually when people like listen to a beat and they already have a verse for the beat. Like, there's rare times that does happen and work and it's fire. But like, it's like you constraining the art of it. Like,
it doesn't make the marriage official.
Yeah, like that shit. You gotta, like, you forcing it. That's a forced marriage right there. You gotta kind of make it, meet each other, fuck with each other, and make it into a blend like that. Like, I don't like to force it. Like, of course, there's ideas that I have, and usually those ideas that I have, I'll just do it off other beats. You know, like freestyle. I got like a freestyle type shit. If I do have something that I super wanna, and even those come with the beat. Like, it's the beat directs those too. Like, it's like, oh, I was listening to the fucking Lucchini beat, and I was like, oh shit, I got some shit for this whole ass, you know. And then I went off. Fuck it.
I just think that when someone is like when someone's sharp in this craft, right?
Yeah.
They can make anything work.
Facts.
You understand? So what I like also again about you is that you don't have a sound that can put you in a box.
Facts.
That's another thing that I try to explain to anybody that's younger than me that does music. Like, you can't make music for you. You got to make music for everybody to love.
Yep.
If you're making music for you, you're not going to win. You can't refuse to do anything. You got to have an open mind and say, all right, I'm not going to make this type of music, but let me hear something that maybe I can make my type of music with this type of sound.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So how does someone like you that is heavy on the bars, bro, heavy on the message, heavy on the delivery, heavy on the substance, like you could walk somebody through, like somebody can walk through an episode of something listening to you? Because it happened to me. Like I zone out, I close my eyes, and you know, certain artists can take me somewhere when I'm listening, you know, and a lot of the stuff you talk about in your music, you can see. You make it visual. But how do you maintain making that music and not giving a boring product?
It gotta be life. It gotta be life. When you talking some shit that you don't know about, it be sounding like it. It sounds like when niggas be talking about, like when a nigga be talking about guns and shit, and he's talking about the 9 and you know when he doesn't really know what the fuck he's talking about. So I don't like to talk about shit that I don't know what I'm talking about. So I stay in my lane. I stay in my lane and talk about shit that I know about and shit that I, you know, like life and shit like that. Like I just talk about normal shit, like, and fly shit that I fuck with too. Like, you know, like smoking and chilling and fly shit too. But I stay in my lane. Honestly, I talk about shit that I could talk about. Like I just like to, and I like to keep it cohesive. Like I like to keep it cohesive. If I'm talking about some shit and we talking about this song, this is where I want to take you. And I'm how do I say the word? Like I'm purposely trying to connect every line. Like I want this shit to make sense. Like I don't be trying to waste a line. Like I want every line to be dope and make sense with the shit. And like I don't be like, me and my mans always say it, like there ain't no duck bars in here. We not just filling spaces. Like we not just filling spaces. Yeah, like ain't no filler bars. I'm not just saying some shit just to say it. It has to make sense. Like we passed that. Like we could do that in freestyles and just when we talking shit, but like when we making music, we passed it. I feel like we at a level that we supposed to say something, or if we partying, okay, we partying, but let's party. Let's take them to the club. They gotta smell the club. They gotta feel the club. They gotta the sticky floors, like everything about the club. Like that's I want you to feel it and see it. That's why I like that you say you see it, because that's my objective, for you to see it. Like I like visual rappers. Like,
all right, so I'll tell you this. You like the people that you grew up listening to that influenced your music, right? That influenced not your music, but influenced your mind to make music, right?
Facts.
Or barbarians, you know what I mean? Wordsmiths, right? So now that less is more, right? What do you think matters more when you go into the studio? The beat you choose, or the bars that you got for the beat you choose when you come into the public? Like when you mean the public, like to get the public's attention, do you think the sound matters more or the bars?
The sound matters more. Okay. I feel like the sound matters. The sound is everything. That's the first impression. Before you hear my voice, you're gonna hear that beat. And it's like just human nature, like the drum, like in like, you know, from Africa, that's the first thing you hearing before you hear the chants, before you hear anything. So the beat is like the most important shit. If the beat is whack, it's like, okay, I might could say some dope shit, but still in the back of my head, it's like, yo, this beat is whack. Like this shit is blowing mine. This shit doesn't, like, I'm not musically connected to this because I don't feel like this beat represents me. It's not cool. This doesn't sound good. It sounds badly mastered, or whatever might be the reason why the beat sounds whack. Like it's important for me to pick good, try to pick good beats. Some people might say they trash, but you know, like I like the production is mad important. That's first.
What you listening to now besides yourself?
Yo, right now, like right now, I'm listening to this girl named Maya.
Okay.
Yo, it's like some slow, dope, melodic type shit. Yo, it's some groovy shit. Like I fuck with it. Heavy. What else? I'm always listening to Wizkid. I like a lot of Afro beats right now. What else I'm listening to? I'm listening to a lot of Dembow. I've been listening to a lot of Rochi Rebe, a lot of Dembow, a lot of Mike Towers. I'm out in PR right now, so I be on everything, bro. Like I be on everything. That's why you hear it in my music too. Like if I want to give you some Spanish, I'm gonna give you some Spanish.
Yeah.
I fuck with like I fuck with everything. I like salsa, I like bachata, I like to dance, I like to fuck, like I like everything, man. Like so.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You're not one dimensional. Like you know how to make music as a whole, and it's not a lot of people that get it. You know. But my thing is like again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate now.
Facts.
We're gonna talk to the kids. How do you talk to these kids that are the ones that's running up these numbers for the artists to get popping like that? That really don't have that mental that time for that. How do you reach those kids? Because you know that it's a total different thing. These kids is different. They smoking, they drinking lean, they popping pills. Like they the sound they look for is the sound that we don't. It's not our sound, but you still got to relate to these young boys to bring them. You know, how do you bridge the gap?
I like to keep it like I don't like to talk over people. I like to keep it basic. Like so, it's like I'm rapping, like I'm spitting some shit. Like if you are a rap nigga, you're gonna fuck with it. But if you kind of like just a basic nigga too, you could understand what I'm saying. I'm not like I'm not over rapping your head off. Like I'm saying normal shit. Like I'm saying, you know, like I like the. It's not dumbing it down, but a dumb nigga could understand me OD because like it's like I'm keeping it as plain as possible, brother. I'm not over rap. I don't like to over rap. Like I feel like there's a lot of niggas that over rap. Like it'd be like, yo, dog, like we know you could rap, my nigga. Like all this fucking it's like, oh, this is boring, nigga. This sounds like it's like you're being a show off, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it comes off like you're being a show off, and then you kind of sound like a dick because it's like you're just overbarring us to death, my nigga. Like, okay, so make a song, nigga, because this is you can rap and you can make every fucking line rhyme with every word. Like that's amazing. The technical skills is dope, fire. But it's like I gotta sing the song, like put it all together, brother. Put it all together. It's super one-dimensional when you're super rapidy. Like I feel like.
Yeah, and the thing is, what I get from it, what I think you have working to your advantage to be able to have these younger kids as well as the kids, as well as the people your age and someone my age, is that your story and what you talk about, at least on this project for the most part, is like so common to every day. There's a million of you. Just like there's a million of me, but it's like you can be an outlet for someone that's going through the same shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I think the younger kids can really gravitate to it, because it's not like you up there rapping like go to school because I didn't, and it's like some real life every day. Like, listen, man, I'm you. I'm you. You know what I mean? And that's what I think you have to your advantage. You don't sound dated. You don't sound like, okay, this kid is, how old you think he is? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't give that off. You know what I mean? Where there's a lot of young dudes, you hear them rap, and it's like, yo, is he my age? Like what the like what?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yo, what the fuck, nigga?
Like, yo, wait a minute. Like, how old were you when that was going on? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, what are we doing?
How the fuck you got that flow? Yeah, that's
you know. So it's different, but I appreciate that you bring that MC aspect, and you know how to incorporate it to a now sound.
Yeah.
You don't sound like a kid that grew up listening to 90s rappers.
Yeah, that's important to me, yo. That's mad important that I don't sound dated, and that I don't, you know, like I wanna appeal to the young crowd and to a young person. Like, you know, I want to have that reach. I need that reach. So it's important to, you know, stay relevant and listen to the new shit, so you don't fucking come out here sounding like fucking super dated. Like you gotta be up on what's happening now. You can't block yourself out, because there's a lot of rappers that be like, yo, I'm not listening to nothing because all this shit is corny. And I'm like, yo, there's mad fire music. You bugging. It's saying that there's mad good music. You might not like, if you want rapidy rap, there's a million good rapidy rap niggas. You want some R&B, there's mad dope R&B. You want some in between cool shit. You want some lo-fi shit. There's everything right now. Like, especially with the power that everybody has to upload and the algorithm. Like, I'm like, if you just lazy and don't want to look for some shit, or you just like being stuck in a time, and that's fine too. But it's mad fire.
There's too many outlets for anybody to hold back any of their talent if they have it. You know what I mean? Of course, you're not everybody ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? And it's like people that grow up in certain areas sound a certain way, right? But now you can't even tell where people are from.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Facts. Like this, like a New York sound. They're like, what's a New York sound? What's a New York look? You know, you don't look like a rapper. Compared to the rappers you grew up listening to, you know what I mean? It was either you either had braids or you had a Caesar. They ain't no in betweens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So like that's what I think is so dope about hip hop, that it's not in a shell anymore. Like I grew up, it was like army jackets, and it was the size 40 jeans, and everybody looked the same. So you knew, yo, one of these dudes is a rapper. Well, now it's so diverse. And it's like whatever you bring to the table, the public is going to let you know how they feel about it, because you don't have to run to labels and get permission. You have the internet, you have YouTube, you have IG, you have TikTok, you have Facebook, you got everything. So it's just like everything is there for the people that do have the talent, you know. And I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your top 5 before we get to this project, because we're going to go over some of your music.
Top 5?
Top 5, yes, sir.
Top 5 in no particular order whatsoever.
None at all.
I'm gonna go with Hove. I'm gonna go with Hove, Big, Nas. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of New York.
You sound my age now for the first time.
Right? Fuck, yo. Who else? I'm trying to think of something. Oh fuck! I'm about to say another New York nigga.
Go ahead.
Styles is my nigga.
Styles P.
Styles. Yeah. And fuck, man. I mean, I'm gonna go with Now. I'm gonna go with Drake. A Now person. Drake.
Okay.
That boy talented. Like, I fuck with the ability to make every type of shit. Like, that's important. Being able to make every type of music is dope.
That switched it for me, because I'm like, okay, you said Hove, you said Nas, you said Big, you said Styles P. So I'm like, okay, so with those influences, what keeps you from falling into that, let me sound like a typical New York rapper?
Just like, I like music too much. And I want to take it to a place that, you know, that they didn't take it. I want to be able, like, I want to have another, I can't just be them. I got to have another little thing in my ammo. Like, okay, yeah, I could do y'all shit, and then I could do this too, and I could do that too. So I like to have a couple tools in the tool belt. Like, so
absolutely.
That's a skill I learned from them. And now it's like, all right, let's move on to another thing. And now I could do that, and I could do that. Like, you know, like, gotta keep the belts moving, B. I'm not trying to just know one thing and you know, you get knocked out like that. Like, you gotta train different ways.
Absolutely. We're gonna get to the project. I wanna talk about this record, Could Tell. You wanna talk about it before we play it, or after I play it?
I don't care, however you want to do it.
All right, I'm gonna drop the record first, so then get an idea of what it is.
What the fuck you talking about? That nigga's down by 20 right now. We up. Skirt. Let's get it. It's been a difficult time. I got some shit on my mind. These niggas, they thought I gave up. I'm better than niggas combined. The niggas combined. Fell back for a minute. I let you niggas get shine. But you had to know I would never give up. I'll be back in due time. Shit, sat back, had to analyze. Shit, we good. Yeah, the bad divide. Conquer what niggas can't divide. I'm the real thing. You a sample size. This shit is evident. Niggas be out of their element. I got the evidence. The niggas you saw was on top. They all are irrelevant. Look how them tables we turn the day. Give me shit, niggas turned it. They said I was seeing them slow. Well, it's time to turn up the furnace. Turn up the heat on the burners. That boy getting money, that boy's a earner. That boy been a true sojourner. Never been late to the channel. It's been a hell of a ride. I don't be telling no lies. Always been loyal to king. I don't be switching up sides. Oh, you was looking for fire. Well, I be the shit I provide. These niggas ain't fucking with me. I can tell by the look in their eyes. I'm just feeling sweet. Me and my squad is elite. With me and my boys on the block, them just be crossing the street. Them niggas is food and me and my niggas is dying to eat. You can't walk on my shoes. I tell you to try my snakes. Niggas don't walk up a base. Niggas don't walk up a base. Hungry, it's time for the face. Heard they been calling my phone. Sorry, that boy out of reach. I'm with the services minimum. I don't know, that's what I'm finna do. Niggas is moving and nothing new. I keep shit like a antelope. It's been a hell of a ride. I don't be telling no lies. Always been loyal to king. I don't be switching them sides. Oh, you was looking for fire. Well, I be the shit I provide. These niggas ain't fucking with me. I can tell by the look in their eyes. I just be putting that work. Twitter, this shit been work. I be providing a way. You niggas in the hard search. I ain't got time to see timeless. You niggas know what the time is. When niggas is talking that real money, you niggas know where to find us. They play my shit and rewind it. I show you niggas what grind is. The niggas they thought that was built for it, but I seen it go through the line. That ain't no grind, I define it. Everything clear like the sign. I thought you was tough, these niggas just bluff. These niggas just straight up punani. It's been a hell of a ride, I don't be telling no lies. Always been loyal to gang, I don't be switching up sides. Oh, you was looking for fire, well I be the shit I provide. These niggas ain't fucking with me, I can tell by the look in their eyes. Let's tell by the look in their eyes. Let's tell by the look in their eyes. These niggas ain't fucking with me. I can tell by the look in their eyes.
Tell me about that record, because I had hit you up and I told you, yo, son, that one right there got me, son. That one right there got me. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my shit. It's yo, bro. Like all my music, I fuck with it because I be laughing because I like know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's like more like just me talking shit, braggadocious shit, and me telling niggas what it is. Like, yo, I could tell niggas ain't fucking with me. I could tell when niggas be performing and niggas ain't really sure themselves. I'm like, oh, all right, that's food. It's over. Like if you niggas is on the fucking menu. Like I'm still mad competitive. Like if we rapping, nigga, we rapping, nigga. So that's just what it is. Like I'm old school like that. Like if we doing rapping, nigga, it's I'm trying to bite niggas fucking heads off. I'm not playing with niggas. Like that's just what it is. So it's just one of those shits. Like I'm just talking shit. Like yeah, nigga, all y'all niggas that thought y'all was doing shit. Yeah. I took a little fucking break, nigga, and then I came through just like I always come through, and it's always fire. Like nigga, it's quality over quantity. Boy, it's timeless music. So that shit just got me hyped because that's just one of my shits like that.
That shit got that bounce to it, man. And you sound so like you in a recliner late. Like you sound so comfortable. And it sounds effortless. You know what I mean? Like you can hear the confidence. And I just think that like that record to me stood out the most because it caught me like by surprise because that bounce was just like different. You know what I mean?
Bro, it was important to me that like I was fucking with sounds a lot in this album and my voice a lot, right? So a lot of times in my past, I used to not yell, but I used to like, it was like a lot of passion, right? But it was like, yo, I've reached a certain comfortableness with myself, right? Yeah. That it's certain songs, yo, that I just want to spit. Like, I just want to be mad calm and show you how comfortable I am with this rap shit. Like, I'm mad comfortable with this shit. Like, I super know how to rap. I could slow it. I could speed it up. I really rap. Like, I really be rapping. So, like, I really, like, I've gotten the confidence to not have a rap voice. I rap in whatever voice that I feel is appropriate for the song. Like, it's not, there's many dimensions to me. There's many, like, I'm not, I'm Dubwork, I'm Lenny, I'm this, and that's included in how I'm gonna deliver it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no boxing me in no way possible. You're never gonna know how I'm gonna come with it. You know what I mean? Like,
nah, I'm telling you, bro. I text you. I mean, I DM'd you like, yo, son, this one right here, because you had said, yo, you listened to it already? I said, I listened to the whole thing 4 times already. Because that's what I do, man. I love music. You know what I mean? I love music, and I love to hear just sounds, different sounds. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm just a fan of music, yo. And I respect the grind, you know. And I just think that now the more y'all grind, as far as like visuals are huge. You know what I mean? Like that's what sells y'all now. Before, nobody would know what these rappers looked like. We just heard them on mixtapes, on Clue and Ron G and Doo-Wop, but we didn't know what they even ever looked like, bro. Ever. You know what I mean? We just knew that, okay, Doo-Wop got Snagglepuss and these dudes, the Bounce Squad, and Ron G got this dude. And you know, unless you was outside in places like Harlem and all that, you didn't know who Big L and none of these dudes was. Fat Joe originally. Like, I saw Fat Joe when he was doing Flow Joe, like on that first run, when he first was coming up. But that's because I was a little dude and I was outside. You know what I mean? But now, you guys have the platforms, like I said, because now if they look at you and they can mess with you, they give you the benefit of the doubt.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, like, I just think that not enough people know what to do with these platforms because you got to give them work.
You got to give them content.
Yeah, you got to give them work.
And it's not just rapping. It's not just music. It's your life. People got to fuck with you as a person more than the music. Like, it's like people gotta like you like first, right? They gotta fuck with you, who you are. And then once they fuck with you, if the music is dope, it's an added shit. Because nowadays the music is not even what gets you the bread. It's like the TV shows and the little content that you're doing and the little shows and like so you as a person gotta be personable. And of course, like the same rules apply. Like niggas kind of gotta want to be like you, and the joints gotta like you. Like, you know, you can't be like a bird ass nigga. Like, you gotta.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, bro. You ain't never lied, man. That's the truth right there. All right, we're gonna get to my next joint. Here we go. On my way.
Woo!
You can feel how you wanna. Me, I feel like a winner. Swear this feeling's amazing. Hope this feeling don't finish. Can't wait to reach the finish. Just be my mommy, we did it. Them things I promised you back then, don't think that I forget it. If I got it, then you get it. If I'm living, then you living. Cause you made sure I had this shit, even when you didn't. Swear to God, it's from the heart. I swear to God, this ain't no rent. Gotta give people they flowers. Niggas act like that's forbidden. If you care, it's cause of you that I got drive and I got vision. So anything you choose, yeah, I provide, yeah, that's my mission. Everything is from the heart. Listen, I'm just trying to carry on tradition. Feel the same way. Wait, yeah. I just feel the song away. I just feel the song. Wait, yeah. I just feel the song away. I no longer feel afraid now. That other shit just ain't away. I just feel the song away. I no longer feel afraid now. So feel free to feel away.
Everything that's really worthwhile in life came to us free. Our minds, our souls, our bodies, our hopes, our dreams, our ambitions, our intelligence, our love of family and children and friends and country, all these priceless possessions are free.
You said I'd only get better if I keep practicing. You saw me always keep a stash, me and you stack the same. You saw me how to dress and stay immaculate. Keep it on pictures till I mastered it. Yeah. I remember things that you be telling me. To be a boss, you gotta know just when to delegate. So I dedicate these couple bars, hope you don't never stray. I hope you know if you got me that you forever straight. So when you feeling down, just know I'm still around. I just want you to feel free, I hope you feel it now. You feel ashamed, I'm proud of you, and I hope that you're proud of me. So bless you to us, you our king, don't never doubt it. Wait, yeah. I just feel the song away. I just feel the song away. Wait, yeah. I just feel the song away. I no longer feel afraid now. That other shit just ain't away. I just feel the song away. I no longer feel afraid now. So feel free to feel away.
Son,
that's more real rap right there. That's real rap. Real feelings, real shit right there. That's all that is, boy. That shit, I fuck with that shit. Gives me goosebumps. I'm talking about my parents. I'm talking about my mom's on the first verse. And I'm talking about my dad on the second verse. Like, I fuck with that song right there. Is like, almost always that's my favorite song because it's so personal to me. So it's super fire. Like I fuck with that song a lot.
How was it going into, like, once you got the concept, like, okay, this is what I want to do for my folks, like, how was the approach to that record? Because like you said, as much as you like it, that's got to be one of the most special records you've ever made in your life.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like making like that's a monumental record for you. You dig? So it's like that's something that you're always gonna stand behind because that's your folks. You dig?
Yeah.
So what was that like going into the booth, and like what was that like, that experience making this record?
That was fun, bro. Like I said, I swear to God, this is on the heart. I swear to God, this ain't no written. Like I didn't write that shit. Like it was. I went to the booth and I just was like spitting that shit. Like I was just going line for line. You could feel how you wanna. Me, I feel like a winner. Swear this feeling's amazing. Like that shit was like, I remember recording it because it was like, all right, cool, stop it right there. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, cool, all right. And then the first verse came in and I was like, oh shit, I think this is gonna be all about my mom. And then the second verse came in, I was like, nah, fuck out of here. I gotta talk about my dad, especially because my dad, like, my dad be going through depression and shit. So it's like, I wanted to do, you know, give him some shit for him. Like, yo, here, my nigga, like, that important. I want you to know that through my music, something that I fuck with mad tough, that you mad important, and I'm gonna put you in my music, and you know what I mean? Like that shit is super important.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And what was the reaction from your folks when they heard it?
Bruh, they loved it. My mom was crying, but my mom,
I know mom started crying.
My mom was crying crazy. So, but she's always crying because I feel like I give my moms a shout out on every album, like some type of something. I always talk about my mom. So she fucked with it. And she fucked with the fact that I talked about my dad. She was like, yo, that's mad nice that you talked about your father. Like he appreciates. So it was crazy. And my dad was mad happy about that shit. Like he was mad proud of it. He was like, oh shit, damn, that nigga, he like really, he says he's, you know, he's there for me. Like, and now he's, you know, he kind of, you know, believes it more because it's just like I'm talking about it in my music. It's like, nigga, that's something that he knows means a lot to me. They've been to shows of mine, so they know what it is. Like, they know what it is. So it was a fire. I'm glad I've been able. Like, music is like shit that's gonna stand after, like, you know. So like, I love to provide something that for people that I love, something that, yo, you see, this is for you. This is for you. You can listen to this shit whenever you want because you know I'm talking about you. And I have mad songs like that for the people it's mad fire. But for the person that knows that I'm talking about them, they like, damn, Dubs, you spaz, my nigga. God damn. Like,
it's different, bro, because that's like a real personal approach.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly, and it just means that much more to people. I can imagine that it would mean more to you making a record about your moms and your pops than anything or any of your peoples that you could talk about. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Nah, it's one of the dopest songs I have, bro. Like it's to keep it 100 on any given day. If I'm listening to it, this shit makes me tear up. Like it's that type of record. Like it's that type of joint. It's like, that type of joint. It's like, damn.
Like if you know, like whoever knows could hear that record and it's gonna have that, like you know, your aunts and cousins and grandparents. You know what I mean? Like people that know, that really was there, like know. Like I'm sure that's one of those for you.
Oh yeah, my family. Yeah, my family's like, yeah, this is crazy. Like that's like amazing. They love it. They love it. My family's super supportive of it. So
man, it's a dope record. It's a dope record, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's a dope record. I liked it a lot.
Good looking, man.
All right, we're gonna get to right here. Up by 20, which is the name of the project, available on all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir. They are letting off right now. I know you feel it, the feeling's highly effective. I'll be right there in a minute, give me a second. I got some shit on my mind, put me a session. My mom's still out here waiting, I still ain't making. The stream steadily fading, but still I chase it. This road long as a bitch, gotta embrace it. He's still dreaming, I next still ain't awake yet. Still on the road, I'm still on the road.
Talk your shit.
We up by like 20, baby, maybe more. I love you, Kami, that's my baby boy. You everything and more than I've been waiting for. We lost your biggest sister, I couldn't be sicker. Smoked 100 blunts, tried drowning in liquor. So when niggas said he feel me, I doubted my nigga. I doubted my nigga. I doubted my nigga. Had to get myself out of my nigga. You know the sun come after it's cloudy, my nigga. All them negative thoughts, yeah, I gotta get rid of. That depression shit is so think positive, nigga. I got everything I need, that's what I see. We've been out of it for some time, it's time to receive. But like a celebration, roll up a pound of the weight. Can't let them down, got the whole clique counting on me. How Dito, I'm Michael Jackson, you're Tito. Shit is lit, we finally threading the needle. Got my head where I need it, it's time to get with the people. I give them this and next time I come with the seagull. Soaring like eagles, you ground and feel like a seagull. You talking spicy, repeat the shit when I meet you. I got so much I gotta say, fuck a feature. I wanna high hope the negative doesn't reach this.
That's real raps. That's real raps right there.
That's tough, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. Where the name Dubwork come from?
The name Dubwork is so my name used to be LELLY, right? And that's for my real name, which is Lenny, right? And Dubs, niggas used to always call me Dub, Ellie Double, right? So it's just something that I like acquired to myself. Like, yo, so since I'm double, like I put in double the work. I put in like if I'm playing ball with you, I'm trying to dub you. Once you know, like if you getting dubbed on 2K or something, you got to give up the stick. So it's just like I always want to be up by 20. So it's just that's a name that, and I've been saying Dubwork since my first shit. Like if you hear me, like I've been shouting dub, I've been saying Dubwork. Like I always, it's just something that I say. Like if I'm playing ball with you, I always say Dubwork. Like it's just some shit. Like
you hoop?
Huh?
You hoop?
Hell yeah.
You nice?
Bro, I think I'm nice. Yeah, I think I'm nice. I think I'm nice.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And Up by 20. What's behind that? Talk about that. That's the name of the project, and that's the name of that track that I just played. So, what's behind the title of the project?
So, Up by 20, right? It was really like a way of me kind of a slick way of me doing like a self-titled album, right? So it's like Up by 20 is Dubwork. That's who I am. And this project, it's like I'm giving you me, OD, nigga. There's nothing, I'm not holding nothing back. So this is what I feel like. I'm just giving you me. And that's the name of the track. That's the name of the shit. That's why I made it the first song, because it's like, all right, let's start this shit off by you giving you an update about everything that's happening. Right. And yo, it's funny that I recorded that intro, right? The day that Pop Smoke, that the news that Pop Smoke died, I recorded that intro, right? So that was last year, right? And that's why in the thing, I'm like, yo, Lord, please keep me safe from all these hating ass niggas, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like that shit, like that shit blew my shit. Like, and like, not that I was a big Pop Smoke fan, but that nigga was on a come up. It was like,
yeah, man.
Damn, my nigga, that nigga did some hating ass niggas. Like, God damn. Like,
and it just came out that it was a 15-year-old kid.
I just saw it today. I just read about it today. Yeah.
That wanted his chain and his watch. And his watch. Only getting his watch and selling it for $2,000.
That shit was some hating ass shit, man. That shit.
Yeah, it was sad, yo.
That shit, the Nipsey shit, those were like, those were whack to me. Like, damn, my niggas, like, come on.
Why?
Like, we whack for that. Like, we whack for that. That's corny. That's mad corny. Like,
yeah, so I definitely agree.
That song is just a super personal song. I'm talking about my son. It's just like a super, yo, bringing niggas up to date. Like, I'm talking about have my son. I'm talking about the loss of his sister, which we had a stillbirth. So it was just like keeping it 100, but in a dope way, in a dope and a way. Like,
you went deep on that, because when I heard it, I was like, okay, like he in his bag right now.
Yeah, it was important to me to sound super comfortable, but also keep it super 100 with niggas. Like, yo, this is real life. This is what happened, and this is why I've kind of been gone for a little while, because I've been dealing with life. So you know what I mean? Like, Rap is secondary. Rap is fun, and it's not like rap. Rap is super fun to me, and I kind of feel like sometimes it's like I don't want to even say it, like it's like such a gift that I don't have to really do it all the time, right? It's like when I do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm out of it, and then I'm going to live life again, and I'm chilling, and then I might not rap for 2 months, but then when I'm back in my bag, like, and I'm about to rap, like it's over. But I can't. I'm not a person that can over rap. I can't just. I'm in the bar. I'm in the store every day. I'm in the store every day. I'm in the store every day. Like that shit is not me. That shit is corny. Like I can't. That's not. I gotta live. I gotta see shit. I gotta do shit in order for me to have content. Because my music is really life driven.
Yep.
Shit gets me in trouble all the time. Like I get in trouble all the time because of my music. Like, so what the fuck are you talking about right there, nigga? You know? Like, and I'm like, yo, I mean, you know, I was just.
Yeah. I was vibing.
You know, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. I gotta talk that rapper shit. So that's what it was.
That ain't gonna work but too many times in it.
She's like, yeah, so everything else you keep it at 100,000, but just not that.
You making it hot, young blood.
Yeah, brother.
All right, this convenient amnesia. Let's get to that.
You should know. Oh. You know, I got you. You know, I got you. If I ain't never said I love you, just know that I do. I wear my feelings on my sleeve, just know that it's true. Wrote this up, I'm rolling up, I ain't had nothing to do. This how I feel, this shit is real, I ain't got nothing to lose. All I wanted was this music, all you wanted was love. I'm trying to finish up the song, you trying to cut it up hard. This ain't the time now. I'll be right back, baby, just calm down. I gotta go, it's hard to leave you with your arms out. All your love I took for granted, how you even manage. You stood by and held me down and I did further damage. Your heart was weak and I could see, so I took full advantage. I held on to all the lies and that's the shit I ran with. How should I word it like you ain't deserve it? Girl, you was put here for a high purpose. I ain't perfect, but trust me, I'm working. I let the pain out on every one of these verses. Forget about the past, that's the meaning that means to me. You wanna make it last, ain't no way I believe her. Baby, girl, you're bad, love your beautiful faces. I want to set it out, forget about the past, that's the meaning that means to me. You wanna make it last, ain't no way I believe her. Baby, girl, you're bad, love your beautiful faces. That girl, rider, she my passenger side. I holler them times I'm inside her. She be my caregiver, I'm the provider. You want take a trip, tell me where and we out. As soon as we land, I light a split for the lala. Ain't shit to plan a flight. Come somewhere where the sand is right. So pack your bags, don't you make no other plans tonight. Cause I'm about to book the first day leaving. You give me butterflies, smile like this our first time speaking. Laugh for hours when we chill like it's our first time cheating. Tripping 2 days straight cause we don't work all weekends. This ain't no ordinary. Yeah, girl, that's why I'm more than ready. Stop at the Spanish spot, yeah, I'm out of order ready. You ain't gotta call me Dubs, you can call me Ellie. She let me hit it in the crib, call or the telly. When I hear you speak, I swear I hear your soul. I need you smiling all the time, okay, now there it goes. Slid it out, I'll give it all the past, that's the meaning that means it. You love me, your last ain't no way I can leave her. Oh, your bad love, your beautiful faces. Come on, slid it out, give it all the past, that's the meaning that means it. You love me, your last ain't no way I can leave her. Your bad love, your beautiful faces. Bought a seat into this world about a year ago. I swear this love we got is uncomparable. I be looking at the time like, damn, where it go? Who would've thought we make a son? That boy a miracle. Bought a seat into this world about a year ago. Swear this love we got is uncomparable. I be looking at the time like, damn, where it go? Who would've thought we make a son? That boy a miracle. I know what you want from me, yeah. I know what you need, baby, trust in me. Yeah, I want you. I need you. Yeah, pass it fast, baby, I never leave you. I got a degree for fulfilling needs, girl. Tell me what's your speed limit, I'ma keep up. Me and you a team. Yeah, rolling for a seat. Yeah, you're my everything. I want you. Baby, girl, you're bad, beautiful faces. I want you. Beautiful faces.
That's another one, man. Like,
good looking, my bro.
That's
a joint. That's a bop. Like that's for my old heads. That's for my old heads.
I was gonna say you bridged the gap with that one. You know why? Because you got that boom bap sound, but you don't sound boom bap.
Yeah, that was important. Like, yeah, man, that's a joint, and you know it's for my old heads because it got the old Biggie.
That shit was tough.
Like, it's like, bro. I like to that was a joint thing. Like I could picture Puff in that video, like two-stepping, like doing his little Puff dance.
The thing is this, you chose that beat, and when I first heard it, what you did with it, I was like, yo, it's dope. But this kid's Dominican, and he picked that beat, so he might be my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know how old he is for real if he's Dominican, so he might be an old head on the low. That was dope, man. That was a real dope record.
That's a real another real joint, man. Real records, real life shit. Like, real shit. Relationships get hard. Shit gets, you know what I mean? It's just real shit. Like, real shit. Like that's why people could relate to it. People fuck with it because I'm just keeping it 100,000 with niggas, like, you know, bringing you into my world.
No, absolutely. I'm gonna let you pick the last record we play. I'm gonna let you do that. So, what record do you want the listeners to get an idea of who Dubwork is?
What can we play? Shit. Either.
Give me one. You're the mastermind behind this creation, so you gotta pick one.
Let's go with When You Live, because my cousin produced this. Let's go with When You Live.
All right. I got you. When You Live.
Shit. Crazy. Shows a family instead of paper. Took a chance, so I knew we made it. Now we speeding on our way to greatness. This how it feel when you live. This how it feel when you live. Swear that we started this all live and direct from the crib. Yeah, that's when we started this. You ain't never been a part of it. You ain't never go as hard as this. Knowing that this shit is all a risk. Still, I put my heart in it. Keep on quitting, but I start again. Sorry, quitting ain't a part of them. We gon' eat, we'll never starve again. Let's take the show on the road. It's time to go for the goal. I do this shit for my heart. I spit this shit for my soul. Underground, but we gon' rise above it. I said I got it, mean I got it covered. Started slow, but now I got it running. This hope this shit was not for nothing. Dedicated, we ain't never hated. Chose a family instead of paper. Took the chances, yo, I knew we made it. Now we speeding on our way to greatness. This how it feel when you live. This how it feel when you live. Swear that we started this all live and direct from the crib. Dedicated, we ain't never hated. Chose a family instead of paper. Took the chances, yo, I knew we made it. Now we speeding on our way to greatness. This how it feel when you live. This how it feel when you live. Swear that we started this all live and direct from the crib. This shit unbelievable. Anything you want achievable. You just really gotta see it through. That's what you need to do. When I'm focused like this, I'm unbeatable. What you want me to do? Call the blicky border, lead it through. Smoke a blunt and put on readable. The shit I'm smoking to the seasonal. All of this shit for the fam. I don't do shit for the gram. Used to pull up every day. Now I pull up when I can. No longer got time for that old shit. Swear to God, the fucking gold switch. Now we out here trying own shit. Platinum record with the gold wrist. What you mean no wrist? Just overly dedicated. Rise above it, yeah, I levitate it. Do my thing, no, I ain't never hated. Went and got it, yeah, I never waited. Just overly dedicated. Rise above it, yeah, I levitate it. Do my thing, no, I ain't never hated. Went and got it, yeah, I never waited.
When You Live.
When You Live. That's
When You Live. Talk about that record.
That's a joint produced by my man, O Beats, O Nova, producer from the Heights. Cool ass nigga. His name is Omar. You might know him. Cool dude. Okay. Yo, bro, that record right there, right? It was like a that's kind of like a family. That was for my family kind of record, right? Mm-hmm. That's for my in-house. That's like our process. Like Bleak is a person that does music, like not does music, he does clothes and shit, but he's at every session, he's at everything. He's always there. It's like one of those people that we need his energy type of shit. Okay. So You know what I mean? I'm talking about call the bleak, you brought a leader through, smoke the blunt and put on reasonable, you know, smoke the blunt, put on reasonable doubt. Like it's just mad. Like I fuck with that. Like that second verse is mad, like real, like mad real. And the first one too, like it's just like I'm talking to my team on that one. Like it's like, yo, we got this shit. Like dedicated, we ain't never hated, chose the family instead of paper. Took a chance because yo, I knew we make it. Now we speeding on the way to greatness. Like, you know, it's just like, we got this. This is how I feel when you lit. This is how I feel when you live. Swear that we started this all live and direct from the crib. It's just like, I can't explain it to you better than just spitting the words.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Like I feel like that's like, I like to keep it simple like that. Like, it's just like, I'm saying what I'm saying, my nigga. I'm not really, there is a lot of double meanings. If you fuck with rap, there's mad double entendres. I always like adding layers to it, but the layer is simple. You got to be a dumbass if you can't. Like, the shit is it's like a
simple.
It's simple, but it's dope. Like, for my real rapidy rap niggas are gonna catch the layers. Like, ooh, this nigga went crazy. But my simple niggas is just gonna catch the what I meant. Like, damn, that's mad inspirational.
Exactly. So it's a win-win, and that's what I was trying to say about earlier. Like, you don't have to be a rapidy rap person, and you can still cater to them and to this new sound. You know what I mean? And I think you realize the formula on how to do that.
Yeah,
and
I feel like
it's dope. It's really dope, man.
Yeah, I feel like with this project, I super got comfortable with, like, yo, I know exactly how to deliver what I want to deliver. Like, if I want to make a project like this, I know I could do it. Like, this project made me like open myself up. Like, yo, I could really do whatever project I want to now. It's over for niggas, because like now it's a wrap. Like, it's just like I unlocked another level. Like, okay, all right, this shit is nice. Like, I recorded a lot for this shit, a lot. So now I have mad projects now. Like, you know, like I feel like I'm super ready. Like. We got 100 songs. We got 100 songs in the stash. I keep telling niggas that, and niggas don't believe me, but we got like 100 songs in the stash. Like,
so what's next for Dubwork? Talk to me. What should the people expect?
We coming back. We trying to come back summer.
Who's we?
Well, I got a couple joints in the mix, man. It sounds like you kind of know some shit, but me, my man, man, I don't even want to say it. But I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Me, my man Dean, and Dilla wrote something. Dean Morel.
Yep.
And Dilla, D the Dilla. I don't know if you know D the Dilla.
No.
Nasty, disgusting. Okay. So we working on some shit. I'm coming back. I'm coming right back for the summer. Like, I'm trying to come back right back for the summer.
Yeah.
Keep applying pressure with another joint. Chasing the project is called Chasing Summer, just so niggas can hold me accountable. You know what the project is called already. Chasing Summer, coming out summer. I feel like the music is ready to go. It's now just putting it together, doing the little pieces, putting the, getting the rollout together and all that. But the music side, we lit. I feel super ready music wise.
That Dean Morel kid is tough, man. That Dean Morel kid is tough, man. He's
nice, bro. Like, that's what I fuck with. All my niggas is nice. Like, all my people that I fuck with in this music shit is nice. I don't fuck with no bum ass niggas. Like, all like steel sharp and steel. You got to be around. You are who you be around. So like, if you whack, you're gonna get nice fucking with me. Like, Cause hey, if you whack and you jumping on some shit, I'm gonna fucking chew your head off on some shit. Like, until you learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to rap? Let's rap, nigga. Let's go.
You gotta show up prepared, and that's just what it is.
I take this shit serious. If you really want this to be your job, you should take it serious every time. There should be no fillers. We're not filling nothing, nigga. This is our job and what we really want to do. So it should be taken very serious.
That's at every level. Because you see the video that surfaced with Khaled and Nas in the studio, and Jay-Z's on the FaceTime, and Nas was like, "Yo, son, when you said this, and then you had the Queen on it, then you said this, I had to go back and switch my shit up." Like, those are the goats, bro.
Jay comes from, I was just talking about when that song came out, I was like, yo, man, I fuck with how Jay never loses that spirit of, yo, nigga, if you're on a song with me, you better come with it, because I'm going to fucking go crazy. Like,
I only got two people that I think that I think is debatable, and that's Big with Brooklyn's Finest.
Oh Oh man, they going at each other. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, exactly.
My nigga, Big went crazy. Nah, Big.
Jay said like short sleeve, I bare arms, stay out my way from here on, clear, gone.
Bruh.
And Big came back with that Tupac line. If they had twins,
Big went crazy. But because Big, you could tell Big recorded after Hove every verse, every joint. That's what you got. My bed stop flow malicious. Nigga was going crazy, and he's going off of what Hove is saying. Like, because Hove was repping his hood at the end of that shit, and then he comes, all right, my bed stop flow malicious. The nigga, come on, like he went crazy. Yeah,
and Renegade, bro. I don't know that Jay. I don't know, and Jay's my guy. Everybody knows I'm Jay, but that Renegade verse from Marshall Mathers was
a great flow. It was a great flow. It was a great flow. He spit because Marshall spits every time.
He held his own differently, bro. Because on Black Republican with Nas, Jay showed why he's Jay. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I just think those are the only two records that I ever, like, when I hear them, even to this day, I got to hear them twice to make sure, like,
nah, man.
I had Jay undefeated, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. But Big with Brooklyn's Finest, I think Big got him. But Renegade has always been debatable for me.
Brooklyn's Finest, I will not argue with you. Hell yeah. Big went crazy on Brooklyn's Finest, for sure. Renegade, I'll definitely argue with you. My man Hove was talking crazy. He was talking more shit that I could relate to. Like, it's more shit. Pockets full of lead, getting dollars in. My man, like he went crazy.
Said, I'm in no position to talk to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute.
It's just it's an easier flow to remember. That's why it's such
I got them both. I got them both memorized, bro. I just think that Eminem surprised me because I never heard anybody stand out. I've always heard, okay, Jay and who? It's a dope record. But, you know, it's not even questionable. Like, to me, it was like, oh, wait a minute. Him, of all people? No way. Like, and I know Marshall's dope, but his music is not relatable to where I grew up at. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up hating my mother, want to kill her, chop her head off. But when he gets on his real rap shit, he's different, bro. He's
nice.
Different.
No.
He's super
nasty, bro. That's a nigga you gotta respect. M is nasty. M is nasty with the words, yo. He's nasty at how he
super nice.
He twists words so crazy. There's a couple niggas that twist words so dope to me. T.I. is the nigga that twists words fire. T.I. uses his accent to his
accent. All the way.
So fire because he could rap so well. Hope does it too.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely, 100%.
He ain't missing meals. Like, oh my god, like, Hov talks crazy. Like, Hov talks crazy.
Me and my cousin were talking about that today. It was like, yo, he's never gonna stop. Yo,
it's like it's not a game. Crazy. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yo, okay, so listen, before I let you get out of here, I gotta get 16 from you.
Bars?
I mean, you want to give me $16? I don't need $16. I need a 16 from you, champ.
All right. Let's think. Shit, put me on the spot right there.
If I had to, man, you an MC, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I got.
The only person that fumbled has been Glory. I asked for a 16, and his Wi-Fi all of a sudden disconnected, and I couldn't get it.
No, I'm just trying to spit some new heat, some new fire. Let me think. Shit, this is difficult, bro. It's more difficult.
You shows. This is my little podcast. It's just you and me here right now, blood.
No, it's not difficult because
No, I know. I'm pulling your leg. Let me get 16 though.
Let's go. Shit, yo, what the fuck do I got right now? Why am I on the spot right here?
What's the word, Dub?
I can't think of something right now. I don't know. I think you got me right now.
Nah, you can't do that, man. I don't edit anything. So
yeah, I feel you.
Redeem yourself. Let's get this 16, man.
This is not an embarrassing moment at all.
It shouldn't be because I just play some phenomenal music.
Yeah, I'm confident. It's all good. I'm trying to think of some bars right now. What the fuck? Some good acapella bars that is gonna mean
Everybody
something.
got a 16 they go to, bro. Everybody. I'm 45 years old and I still got my 16s that I could go to just to show people that at one time I knew how to rap.
Jeez. I feel like I've used them. I feel like I use them. I don't be wasting no bars.
They knew here.
What? How I can't remember some bars right now.
Yeah,
I feel attacked right now. I gotta remember something. Nah, I'm putting myself under pressure now. Let's go. Shit. I think I don't have nothing. I don't know, yo. I can't think of something. Maybe it's because I'm booted. I'm high. I don't know what it is. This is ridiculous.
So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the IOU on the bars, brother.
I guess I owe you bars. I'm disgusted at myself right now.
You owe me 16, man.
I'm disgusted at myself right now. Jesus Christ. I'm still trying to think of something, but
yeah, you need milk.
I feel like it, yo, bro. I'm disgusted. I'm sorry to the people.
Yo, Dubwork. It's been a pleasure, brother. Anything that you feel we left out that you might want to touch on, or anything you got, any message you got for what's coming up, what to expect, or what to look out for, anything you want to plug your project that that we just spoke on?
Yes. Up by 20 is out right now on all streaming platforms. Dubwork Up by 20. Follow me on everything. What I would like to say is that I'm out here helping niggas. So if you need help, like with marketing, I'll be doing marketing. I know how to like really help people with getting like views and getting real.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk because I'm new to this, bro.
Now you need that,
bro. I'm new to this.
I got you, bro. Like we're getting real engagement, getting yourselves out there for real. Like I'm out here, like I'm doing shit that niggas wouldn't do. Like niggas will get the keys and don't be sharing shit, but like,
and then I'm a person that I don't like asking. So I'm like, you know what? If I don't get 1 million views, I'm cool with it. The ones that see what I'm doing is for them anyway.
Nah,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
I feel that, but it's marketing, bro. You gotta
100%.
You gotta give yourself a chance because you got a good platform. This shit is fire. So you gotta give yourself a chance by putting some, put some bread behind it so that it can reach those eyes. And that's what that's the last shit I want to leave on, yo. Y'all niggas better stop dropping shit for the hood. Y'all better start dropping shit and putting some bread behind that shit so it reaches. Run some ads, do the right thing. If you don't know how to do it, holla at me. I can help you for sure. But it don't make sense. Like there's so many talented people in the hood that's dropping fire music and just be dropping it for their block or 2 block radius.
Man.
And it don't make sense. Y'all dropping fire, timeless music that ain't getting nowhere. So I would say put some bread behind it, figure it out, talk to somebody, speak to somebody. If you don't want to talk to me, talk to somebody, figure it out, put some bread and that shit is super important. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, brother, for taking out the time to do this. And anytime you want to come back, my platform is your platform. Maybe when you remember 16.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Now I have to redeem myself. I feel disgusted.
Like, maybe for your next project. I'm trying to
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm pulling up for the summer. I gotta have like a 32, 48.
Maybe you show up with your man Dean Morel, and maybe that'll help you remember 16.
Nah, that's a barbarian. If I'm around Dean, I'm super ready. But
that's what I'm saying. Maybe I gotta do that. Like I could fit 6 people into this chat, bro.
Nah, I already know. If Dean or somebody else was in here, I'd be under pressure. But like I don't know. For some reason, I apologize, my brother. I usually got bars on deck, ready. I don't know. Maybe I'm high. I don't know, man. See, marijuana, brother. Marijuana.
I appreciate you anyway, brother. I appreciate you. I respect your grind. And yo, like I said, man, anytime you want to come up here and plug and push anything, bro, you good, man. You got my platform whenever you want, bro.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. Real shit.
Yes, sir. Up by 20, again, available on all streaming platforms. The boy Dubwork. And this is another one, man. I'm out of here like last year. Dub, I appreciate you, champ.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
You already. Another one in the books. The young homie's different, man. If y'all gonna listen, because he got something to say and he knows how to deliver that message. Until next time, I holla at y'all unless y'all holla at me, but I doubt it because I be blocking my phone.